You are going to have an amazing experience at the beginning of this week. This experience changes everything. When you have this experience, you will be instantly reminded of who you are, what your dreams are, what you want to achieve in this life, and most importantly, you will be reminded of your passion, my gorgeous Cancerini. Okay, when the moment in time you have this incredible, rather meaningful experience at the beginning of this week, this experience is going to be completely unexpected, trust me, but it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Okay, and this experience is going to be enlightening, to be quite honest with you, and you are instantly going to be reminded of your passion, and that's the most important thing here. Yes, you will be reminded of your dreams, you will be reminded of what you would like to achieve in this life, but it's all gonna be boiling down to what you are so passionate about doing at this stage of your life. This is why this is going to open your eyes. This is why this is going to awake you. Oh my God, my gorgeous Cancerini. That's why you are gonna be reminded of something you're so passionate about, something you want to achieve so badly in your life, something really specific. This is really going to, oh my God, awake you, and you are gonna become so determined, to follow your vision, to follow this vision. And you need to take this very seriously, because I'm telling you that this vision is not only going to be extremely rewarding for you, but this vision is going to change your entire life the moment in time you take this seriously. Okay, and I can see you like going into this hermit mode, because I know that this is going to be on your mind, quite a lot. You will be thinking about this experience, this amazing experience. You will be thinking about something really specific, you're so passionate about, which you're going to be reminded of, through this experience. This in itself is, of course, going to open your eyes so much to the point where you're not going to be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. So that's why you are going to have this moment. I think that you're going to be like a day or two after that moment in time, one day or two after, you're going to be by yourself, you're going to have this hermit mode, and you're going to be thinking, and you're going to be planning, and you're going to be making sure, that you are doing the right thing in life. This really is going to come like this big, beautiful spiritual bomb, to be quite honest with you, because once this is dropped on your life, oh my God, nothing is ever going to be the same again, and I mean that again in the best possible way, of course. So you are going to have this hermit mode, you are going to be thinking about it, and thank God you are gonna, realize that this is something you want to do. And while you are having this hermit mode, I'm not being funny, but you really are going to find yourself at such a stage in your life where you're going to be so psychic, you're going to be highly intuitive. This is so difficult to explain how exactly you're going to feel and how exactly you're going to see this. You will be able to kind of see bits and pieces of your future, something, but so vividly. But on another hand, you're not going to be able to explain this to anybody else. Only you will be able to understand this, if you know what I mean. So you will be able to see bits and pieces of your future so vividly, my gorgeous Cancerini. But as I said, and this is gonna play each is gonna play its own role when it comes to you connecting to this even more, when it comes to you connecting to this even further. There is a reason why this is going to be happening. So not only you're going to have this hermit mode where you're going to be thinking about, this passion, something really specific you're going to be reminded of doing, so badly. This changes everything. But at the same time, my gorgeous Cancerini, you are gonna go into this psychic mode where you are gonna kind of be able to see bits and pieces when it comes to your future and what your future is actually going to be like. This is gonna be incredible. What an incredible moment, my gorgeous Cancerini, and what an incredible, you know, a new phase of your life is about to really kind of, you know, take stage. You know, this is going to be incredible how this new phase of your life is about to, you know, start here. And you know what you're going to find challenging a little bit when it comes to this, you know, this realization you're going to have. So first of all, you're going to have this really amazing experience which is going to open your eyes, and here you're going to be reminded of something you're so passionate about, something you want to do so badly, something you want to do so badly, something you want to achieve so badly in this life, on this journey. This is going to revive you, oh my God, in ways you have never felt revived before. Trust me, you will know what I mean, because you're gonna feel something in your soul, in your spirit you've never felt before, which means that right now at this stage of your life you are being guided by your higher self. So the only challenge you're gonna be facing here, you're gonna be thinking, well, in order for me to start this, it's about you starting something, in order for me to take this seriously, in order for me to start this, there is only one particular thing in my way, you know, and you will find this challenging. There is a sacrifice you're going to need to make, and this is what you're going to be worrying about, because you will know in order to start this journey you are going to need to make such a big sacrifice, and this is going to be worrying you. But you are doing the right thing. You cannot go wrong with this whatsoever. You're making a smart move. You're making a smart decision by having this sacrifice in order to start this. You know, you feel so determined about right now, and you felt for a while. You are doing something wise. You're doing something smart. You're doing something clever. And there is even someone going to give you such a wise advice. There is this particular person I absolutely love to beat. Somebody so serious on the outside, but on the inside they're completely different. And this particular person is like kind of experienced in this field, for example. Then this person is going to give you an advice and tell you, yeah, absolutely, go for it, I would. And I know that after that you're going to be like, yeah, I'm off. Do you know what I mean? Because this is the direction you need to follow. This is to do with your destiny. And my God, you are gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so much happier. There are crazy things you are going to achieve in your life you would never achieve otherwise. But when we do find ourselves on this specific path that leads nowhere but to our destiny, of course that we are gonna achieve something absolutely monumental, my gorgeous Cancerini. And this is why this is going to be so big. This is why this is going to be so important for you. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you know, my God, this is going to be a bit weird. It's to do with this person who once broke your heart. Okay, it's to do with this particular person who once broke your heart. Okay, this person is going to come forward and it's going to pleasantly surprise you. Okay, it's to do with somebody who once broke your heart. This person is going to pleasantly surprise you at around the mid-week. Okay, and this person is going to offer something to you. Sorry, this person is going to offer something to you, something that you have been waiting for a while. Okay, and based on what this person is going to offer to you, you know, seriously, you're going to be so happy. my gorgeous Cancerini, to be quite honest with you, you're gonna be very, very happy what this person is going to offer to you, and you are gonna feel like, oh my God, this is brilliant, because something really kind of bad, something really negative that has been draining you for so long, it's finally at the same time going to come to an end based on what this person is going to offer to you. There is some kind of a little compromise, little compromise you are gonna need to make, but my God, this little compromise, it's absolutely meaningless. It's nothing in compared to how happy you are going to be. It is the beginning of a really beautiful transformation. As such a heavy weight, you know, it's gonna be lifted off your shoulders here, my gorgeous Cancerini, and this is why this is going to be so important. Seriously. And also, my goodness, please, my gorgeous Cancerini, I have a very strong indication that you need to kind of avoid sugar and sugary things as much as you can. You know, maybe you're avoiding already. If you are, that's brilliant. But if you're not, please try to avoid sugar at all costs. And also try to drink as much as water throughout this week. It is gonna re-energize you. It is gonna re-energize you so beautifully. You know, in every way, mental and spiritual and physical, you will find yourself to have so much more energy. But I know it sounds really crazy. If you drink other drinks apart from water, your energy levels are actually going to drop, no matter what these drinks are saying, you know, on the label and things like that, you know, artificial nonsense and things like that, most likely, because nowadays, sadly, most of the things are artificial that claim to be like natural. So you have to be very, very careful what you do and how you go on about, you know, things you put into your body. It's right now, it's more important, my gorgeous Cancerini, than ever. So try to stick to water. And also, I do know that you're gonna benefit a lot from the natural supplements, like a natural vitamin D3 and K2. K2 is going to help you with absorption of vitamin D3. If you take vitamin D3, you should take a vitamin K2 as well, because it's going to help you with its absorption indeed. So this is something I would need to recommend you. I feel like I need to recommend you again. It's going to be ever so beneficial for your sensitive bones, but it's also going to boost your immune system, and it's also going to kind of increase your energy levels. My goodness, baby, the more you have energy right now, the more benefit, the more you will see things crystal clear. To be quite honest with you, lots of people don't realize how natural vitamin D3 is ever so beneficial for our energy levels. In fact, it's actually crucial for our energy levels, and I would really highly recommend you to take this anyway, whether you are in the sun, my gorgeous Cancerini, for example, or you are not, okay? Very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Cancerini, you know, in between the mid part of this week towards the end of this week, you know, you really need to kind of be honest with your friend. There is somebody, you will know that someone is taking advantage of somebody else, and you must not be quiet about it anymore. You will realize that someone is taking advantage of somebody else, and you need to kind of say something about it. If you don't say something right now, there are things that are going to happen that you're going to regret. You know, things are going to go so far, you know, in between two people that they shouldn't go so far, you know, as far, for example, because it's to do with one gorgeous person and it's to do with one not nice person. You know, and you will realize that this horrible person is taking advantage of this, you know, really nice person. And it looks like everybody else knows this apart from that particular person. Isn't that always the way? You know, and you know, it is really your spiritual duty to try your best to explain to this gorgeous person that that person is not who they say they are, before it's too late, before they take things even further I'm not saying it's going to be irreversible, but it's going to be very, very difficult, you know. So that's why this is a crucial stage for you to say something before it's too late. This is going to be beneficial for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, but it's also going to be extremely beneficial for that other person as well. You're going to save somebody, like literally. Okay. And also at around the end of this week, you're going to have such a powerful sign. You're going to have such a powerful omen, and based on that sign, based on that omen, you will know, my gorgeous Cancerini, based on that powerful sign, based on that powerful moment, you will know that there is something you immediately need to stop doing. There is something immediately you need to walk away from. Based on this omen, based on this sign, you will know that there is something really specific you immediately need to stop doing, you immediately need to walk away from, because it's restricting you badly in general, but it's also, what's very important, affecting your spirituality. And you will know this, you will feel this. And by you walking away from this, by you moving on from this particular thing that's restricting you, you are taking charge of your life. You're setting, you know, the healthy boundaries. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to protect your energy. And especially when it comes to your own spirituality, you are going to start feeling so drawn to certain things spiritual you've never felt drawn before. And, you know, over the next couple of months, you know, things are going to start becoming so interesting for you. There is so much you're going to find out about yourself through your own spirituality. You know, you really need to let yourself go with all this and see where exactly it's going to take you. Very, very important, my gorgeous Cancerini, like, oh my God. So now I'm just going to shuffle the tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. Let's just see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Cancerini. Let's just see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. Okay, Page of Wands. Well, there you go. You see this now. This is like, this stage of your life is incredibly important for you to be really honest with yourself. You know, are you fully happy with your life? You know, do you want to make certain changes? Which things you have been thinking about for so long, but you never do anything about them. Now it's time to take this very, very seriously. There is a reason why we feel drawn to do certain things. It's going to make our lives complete. It's gonna, in general, makes us feel really so much happier. And there is also this wonderful, wonderful person, gorgeous person, who is really going to inspire you so much to do what you want to do in life. But also this gorgeous person is going to inspire you to make some lifestyle changes you have been thinking about making for absolute ages, but so far they have just been like dreams or something something you dream about. Go on, my gorgeous Cancerini, make your first move and the rest will naturally happen. Don't wait for the right moment, because it may never happen, the right moment. You know, and I understand if people are waiting for something financial. You know, I know things are not as simple, you know, in life. But sometimes, you know, all we need to do is just make a first move, make a first step, and the rest will follow. You know, we open our mind and we create a really specific energy that in returns, you know, starts projecting things from us. And in returns, it starts this process of manifestation. So before you even know it, there you are, living your life, you know, of your dreams. So that's what I need you to understand. Hello my gorgeous people, I've just launched my new t-shirt collection called As Above, So Within. This collection is all about connection with our signs, our inner truth, and the wisdom we already carry inside. Each t-shirt represents one of the 12 zodiac signs with beautifully illustrated designs on the front that capture the essence of your sign, and on the back the message that ties it all together. As above, so within. Because we don't have to look outside ourselves for answers. Everything we need is already within us. The stars simply remind us of what our spirit already knows. Each shirt is of course made from 100% quality cotton, soft and comfortable, perfect for your readings, meditation or just everyday wear. They are designed with love, intention and attention to detail, so they feel as good as they look. I created this collection for all of you, my gorgeous people, who tune in each week, who listen to your intuition, and who walk this journey of growth and self-awareness. If you would like to support my channel and wear something that truly reflects your energy, you can find the link below. My gorgeous people, thank you so much for being here, for sharing your light, and for always trusting the wisdom within. As above, so within. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.